Welcome back, gods and goddesses, to the Gifted Goddess channel, where I channel my gifts for the collective, and I encourage you to not only seek your gifts, but learn ways you can use them for the collective advantage as well, as is our purpose while we are here on the planet. So let's get straight into the message. On my incorrect clock, there was 214. So this message is definitely divine timing. Code 214. It is a love reading. At this point, we're about to just have late night love sessions with the Gifted Goddess DJ. So if you are in for that, put some music emojis in the comments and we'll see how it goes. But I think I like recording my love messages in the evening, and then that way I'm more energized for the extra stuff during the day. So we'll see. But what I got for this message is best friends. So either you guys are best friends or you will be best friends in this new love connection. I got the song Best Friend by 50 Cent. If I was your best friend, I want you around all the time. Can you be my best friend? So yeah, they'll be your best friend, which is great energy. That's laying good groundwork, a good foundation for a relationship. And we know the foundation in any relationship, right, is key to stability. So definitely starting on stable ground. This person will be kissing the ground you walk on, speaking the ground. And they're learning the differences, I guess, in the ways they operated in past relationships and past energy. They thought an alpha was a major flex, but they're learning the sigma roles. I'm getting maybe this isn't intentionally, but they're learning the alpha ways aren't really it. So I was guided to read you guys the difference between an alpha male and a sigma male. Yes, it appears this is another DM from our DMs, okay, ladies? And fellas, perhaps this is a divine message from your divine feminine. Let's just call these divine messages, okay? So our DMs and our 214 readings are just divine messages for our divine spouses. An alpha male is dominant, self-assured leader of a social group. They often rely on social validation and status. They aim to lead and control others within a hierarchy. Now, a Sigma male is self-assured, confident, but operates outside the social hierarchy. They don't need social validation to feel good about themselves. They're more of a lone wolf who values independence and self-sufficiency. They may be seen as an equivalent or superior in social status or ranking to an alpha precisely because they are not in the hierarchy. They don't participate in the hierarchy of the things, right? So they're kind of a standalone energy, right? They don't conform or need that outside validation, which is so key. So that is something that they're stepping into, learning more about. I'm getting you perhaps are this type of feminine. Take the roles as they resonate. But I'm getting you are one and the same. You guys are mirroring each other. Like my last love reading, it seems that for the divine masculine, you have found yourself in a woman, and for the divine feminine, you have found yourself in a masculine, right? So, yeah. So some of the lyrics, oh my, so the lyrics for Best Friend by 50 Cent, this came out in 2005. So early 2000s could be significant. Maybe that's when you first met with this person. Maybe you guys have been friends for a very long time and now it's kind of slipping into, I'm getting he's slipping into this leadership role, it's slipping into this relationship status type of thing, or it's you guys are both probably realizing that we're more than just friends, right? So it says time went by, all I did was cry. I don't even remember that part. And then he goes into saying, if I was your best friend, girl, I promise you'll be mine. Let's see if there's anything more significant that stands out. Oh, the first verse he says, first we get to talking, then we get to touching. If we get past the phone games, we'll be effing. I kiss like the French, therefore my tongue on your ear. Okay, so very spicy energy. Instead of a rose, there's 100 dozen of those. Roses are significant. And ladies, I'm not talking about the one you plug in. So he's definitely in his romantic impressing you era. So while he might be a Sigma, he's not worried about impressing nobody. He is concerned about impressing you, ladies. That's what I'm getting, fellas. It's talking about bubble baths here, putting on your lotion, things like that. So if this is a divine feminine, fellas, she's getting ready for you, prepping with all the baths, the lotions, the things to be ready. Oh, it says give gifts from my heart to reflect my style. So this is a gift giver. I said a gift giver, a gift giver. Oh, he says, I'm focused while I'm stroking. Okay, let me get out these lyrics. Something about New York is significant. Either you or them could be from New York or in New York right now. From New York. I could be, if you live in New York, hey, it's getting mad cold out here, huh? So, yeah, friendships. Then I'm getting just a friend. I know Mario did a version of Just a Friend. You say he's just a friend. But Biz Markie did the original. Yeah, he's talking about he basically wants to be more, but you say I'm just a friend. But you say I'm just a friend. Ooh, you got what I need. But you say I'm just a friend. So yeah, they want to be more than friends. Get with the program. Maybe you're not okay. Maybe you are so used to being in the friend zone, comfortable with being friends, that you're not even paying attention to this person wanting to be more, hinting at more, leaning towards more. Maybe they're not saying anything, kind of dropping those cues I'm getting, social cues, maybe nonverbal cues, and you're not picking up what they're putting down. Or you could be waiting for them to say it with their chest, baby. Say it with their chest. I'm getting this is someone who is physically, I got physically endowed, physically, sorry, that distracted me. I'm just getting pecs and things. We're in shape. We're toned up. We're ready. So they want you to know you've been claimed. So you know that. Prepare for marriage. I'm going to say it for y'all in the back that didn't hear me. Prepare for marriage. This motherfucker ain't playing. He not playing with you. She not playing with you. They're serious. They don't want to play games. They don't want to be friends. All the games is over. The childlike energy is over. Acting like there's no feelings, that time is over. It's time to put on your big girl panties, your big boy boxers, have the adult conversation, and get into it. They're bracing their family to embrace you. They've listened to what you've dealt with and been through. So perhaps you guys had a conversation just about, I'm getting struggles with integrating families maybe in past relationships. So maybe that didn't go well for you, just your person and their family accepting you. I'm getting they just tolerated you or barely. Barely. What is that from? I think that's from Eve's Value, not sure. A lot of Eve's Value energy coming up. So Eve could be significant. That name. Oh, that story. Okay. He feels like you're the Eve to his Adam. You baby, you're his McRib, honey. You came from his rib. He ready. So I got that in the energy too. This is a faithful man who is dedicated to his spiritual walk and serious about just his relationship with God and that type of journey. So he's hoping you're on the same type time. I'm getting he's open as long as you're on some type of spiritual journey, seeking God, seeking something higher, not just the lemon pepper wings and things. Oh, this energy's funny. So they're curious about daddy issues. Have you properly grieved that? So perhaps you lost a father and they want to know if you properly grieved, or you have daddy issues you guys may have spoke about and they want to know, have you properly grieved that, right? Because we can grieve a person who's not, deceased. They are just not in our physical existence. They're not in our lives in the way that we always saw fit or would like them to be. So they're wondering if you just grieved or dealt with that. Is that something that's going to come up? I'm getting they're ready to deal with anything. They just want to know. They just want to know. I want to know your name, man. I want to know if you got a man. I want to know. They want to know everything about you. It's that deep. They want to know daddy issues, all these different things. I even have that here. He's man enough to hold you up and will always hold you down. I love this energy for you. Congratulations, sis. Bros. Can't forget the fellas. So, fellas, if you are in this reading or if you're listening to this message, let yourself be known so I can have a clear reminder. We do have divine masculines who are listening, and don't be shy. You make him happy. You make me happy. This is a beautiful energy. I haven't stopped smiling since I channeled it. He's vulnerable. He or she is vulnerable. Forgive me if I keep saying he. It definitely feels like divine masculine energy. That's how I channeled it too. But take the roles and switch them as they need to be. Take what resonates, drop the rest if it doesn't apply. Remember, it won't always apply to you. If you feel like this doesn't pertain to you, just sit back and enjoy the ride, enjoy the vibes, right? On this ride, on this fantastic voyage. He's vulnerable and it scares him and excites him at the same time. I got Belle, the beauty he needs in life. Oh, so you're his Belle. You're the beauty he needs in his life. His heart was froze. Okay, so let's rewind. I got Belle. You're the beauty he needs in his life. You unfroze his heart and he doesn't know how. I was about to write you opened his heart, you thawed his heart, but for some reason I had to write unfroze. Something about that is significant. And then it kind of almost looks like fourth, how I wrote it, or 11th. 411 love message. Something about that is significant. Unfroze. Maybe that's how someone would say it, right? So while I might use the word thaw, somebody might use the word unfroze. I don't know. Something's giving me Mortal Kombat energy for that. Sub-Zero. I don't know why. Take what resonates. Maybe you're playing video games or he likes video games. But yeah, then I got I'm loving it. So he is hungry for you. McDonald's is significant. Perhaps you like McDonald's. He likes McDonald's. I'm getting the fries, the fresh hotness of the fries. Okay, so this is fresh. This is hot. Always fresh. Okay, both of y'all, he, she, are always fresh, and that's why they're hungry for you. Good Lord, I did not have that written down. This is foreign to him or her. They're not in Kansas anymore. So again, back to being in that alpha energy, kind of that God's gift to men or women, thinking they're God's gift to earth. I'm kind of getting arrogant energy, and they are shifting from that, and they're not used to it. They're not used to being so open hearted, so unfroze, so in love, so open, so free. Again, this is a faithful man. So not only are they loyal and faithful, getting man or woman, again, take the roles as it resonate, but this is heavy male energy I'm channeling. When they say, would you choose the bear or the man? Like you're stuck in the woods and they ask women all the time, would you choose the man or the bear? I always say the man. I'm truly one of those women who I just love men. I feel like, we need each other as people. So men, we need you, and men need women, women need men. That's how I feel. And people always laugh at me, because most women choose the bear, but I'm like, that's dumb. If you choose the bear, you're finna not be here anymore. I have a better chance with a male to, take care of the masculine things. And hey, you might get lucky if you build me a shelter and protect me from the bear and forge me some food. Something about that is significant. You could be having that conversation. You could have heard that conversation today. I'm getting, whenever you hear this message, something about the man and bear conversation is significant. Maybe you need to change your perspective. Maybe you're saying you don't need a man and then you're mad when you don't have one. I know a lot of ladies like that. So shift your energy. Men are good for a lot of things. We won't get into that. Mattresses are significant. So, honey, I keep telling y'all, I don't try to be in the people them business. But now if y'all gonna come here and put me in your business, I'm all in it. I wrote down mattress shopping. But now that I'm saying it out loud, somebody finna get put through a mattress. Okay? Wedding venue price checking is significant. This person is very serious. So I'm getting you need to be prepared for this, because if this, maybe you don't do well with surprises. I know that sometimes can bother me. Like if you doing a whole lot and you kind of catch me off guard, it kind of like puts me in flight or freeze mode. So I'm getting you need to be prepared for this, because when they come in, they're coming in hot and heavy. And this isn't a love bombing situation. This is, I'm a grown man. I know what I want. I know who I want. And I want what I want, and I want it now type of energy. So just buckle up, buttercup. This journey will be filled with surprises. Emphasis on filled. I'm not even expounding upon that any further. This will be filled with surprises. This is going to ruffle a lot of feathers. Then I got birds of prey anyway. So these birds were preying on him. You had, birds of prey basically preying on both of your downfall, dating situations and scenarios. People don't really want the best for you. They're just preying on you instead of praying for you. And I'm getting, this is a praying, faithful person who will pray for you, pray over you, cover you. Camping is significant. I'm just seeing like wood logs, fire burning, a bunch of laughing around a campfire. Blankets, sweaters, s'mores, the whole thing. A Colorado trip is significant. You could live in Colorado, be planning a ski trip to Colorado. Something about Colorado is significant. Or you always wanted to go. Maybe you told them this. If you guys are friends, you guys perhaps had conversations like this. And perhaps they're booking a trip. A cabin stay is significant. So even if it's not Colorado, they are thinking about camping, a cabin stay, some outdoor activity. And we'll leave it there. So I got spicy time. You bring out their animalistic side, or you will, or they bring out yours. Baby, this is going to be a time. It's given let loose, let go of the control. Be wild, be free, be yourself. Perhaps some outdoor action, if you will. This person loves kissing, so get ready. You're basically being prepared for what is about to just bust into your life. It's because it's given once they enter your auric field, your life, kind of open the door to this. I'm getting conversation of relationship, taking things further, seeing where it can go, making sure you're on the same page. It's going to kind of snowball. Perhaps that's why we're getting Colorado and ski trip. This is going to snowball very quickly. I'm getting an avalanche, a lot of snow. So I hope there's no avalanche in Colorado. That's anywho, there's something about you. That's a song by Jay something. I can't think of it. I'm not looking it up. Just if you feel inclined, you look it up. It's called There's Something About You. I'm also getting There's Something About Mary. So maybe your name is Mary. Oh, child, I mean, travel far, all the way to Florida to come stalk her and hire somebody to, okay, this is something serious. You probably got exes hanging around in the background, keeping a watchful eye on you. Don't worry about it though. So do they, and they not thinking about nobody's ex. They ain't worried, baby. This is a Sigma, okay? So the alphas can stand around, barking around, trying to control the situation. Baby, the Sigma takes control of the situation while the alphas bark and talk about it. Okay. There are some differences between you guys, so whether it's ethnic differences, different upbringing, different backgrounds, something about that is significant. There may be some insecurity around this, whether you or them. I'm getting financial statuses may be a sense of insecurity, even if okay, so I saw this video. I'm always seeing a video, right? But I saw this video and this guy was talking to this girl, like a guy and a girl were hanging out. And she's like vibing or something, like not really paying attention, just enjoying the vibe. And he's looking at her and it says, the caption said, when you're dealing with a Virgo and you realize you got to get rich just, to mess with them. So I'm feeling like this person is probably already secure financially, but for some reason they feel like they need more and more and more. Like they want to make sure things are extra comfortable, extra cool, extra smooth sailing. Like they don't want no issues at all. Maybe that's what I'm talking about. This is some Sigma energy. I'm getting could be an Omega too. You could look up an Omega personality. I'm not going back to look that up. Do your due diligence. See what you find. But there's some type of insecurity, whether it's looks or these ethnic differences, different upbringings. I'm getting different sides of the tracks. Okay, because then I have the halves. Halves are significant. Maybe I'm getting someone eating half of a fruit right now, like half of a citrus fruit, orange, lemon, lime. Something about half is significant. That was random. Half of a lime. You put the lime in the coconut. That's Practical Magic. I need to watch that. Okay. Tomorrow's Halloween. I need to watch Practical Magic. We've settled it. That a few movies. We'll talk about it in my next reading because that one's more Halloween like. So stay tuned for that. But I'm getting the haves and the haves not. I've never watched that, but I assume it's about disparities in incomes and, different side of the tracks, that thing. The upper echelon and the lower echelon, if you will. Rainbows are significant. You could be seeing a lot of rainbows, but I'm just getting with the rainbows. They're seeing it differently. They're seeing a future with you. This is blowing this person's mind. Let me blow your mind. It's from Eve. That's a song from Eve. This Eve energy is significant. Somebody's name here is Eve. Maybe you or this male, or if I'm talking to a male, this lady of your interest. I'm getting the apple of your eye. New York is significant. The Big Apple. Eve is significant. Maybe Christmas Eve I'm getting. It is All Hallows Eve as I record this. Something about Eve is significant. But ladies, he feels like you are his rib. You are the one sent into his life by God himself. That's what I'm really getting. This is divine for him. Then I got, didn't I blow your mind this time? Didn't I? But that's coming from spirit, blowing both y'all minds. I'm getting you're not even ready for this. You're not ready. They're not ready. You think you're ready. You think you know all there is to this person because y'all are friends. But there's way more than what meets the eye. There's way more below the surface. There's way more to get to know. So again, buckle up, Buttercup. You're going on a ride. We're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. I did a channeling with that. I do not remember. It has a rocket ship in it. You might need something in that reading. You want to go back to it if you feel inclined. I don't know what it's called, but look for a rocket ship. It's either on this page or my Truth Be Told podcast, 33 page on YouTube. Something about that rocket ship is significant. That's like the second or third time I wanted to say it, but I actually said it this time. So your intuition is on high. They're feeling like you know more about them than you should. Just intuitively, instinctively, you can read this person's energy. You read a room well. I'm getting you read this person for filth, and not in a bad way. You just, things that you naturally say pertain to them or reach them. It's getting deeper. Each conversation is getting deep. There's some mom concerns. Someone's mother will be concerned. Families feeling like this is a rushed situation. Go with your gut. Go with your feeling. Trust your intuition. If you're that intuitive, you can feel this energy in your energy. You can feel there's something more. If you can tune into this person's energy, their vibration, kind of know what their moods are, what they're thinking, how they're feeling without them saying much. That's a strong indication of a strong connection. Don't doubt this love is what I'm getting. You both know this is love. So if you think they don't know, oh, they know, Bookie. They know. I'm getting Pookie. Somebody's name is Pookie. Do you call each other Pookie? Baby, if y'all calling each other Pookie and Bookie and Babe and all this, y'all, y'all ain't friends anyway. Y'all been in love. If this isn't love, then tell me what it is. I must be dreaming or gonna have crazy. I don't know who sings that, but that song came up. I'm telling y'all, I should be a DJ. Put in the comments below if I should start a DJ podcast. I'm telling you, my songs is it. I am a true lover girl. I love R&B, so it's no surprise to me that I channel, especially love readings through this R&B type of energy. But let's get into it. We're already at a half hour. You know, I will keep rambling on if you let me. This is definitely more than friends. I think we got, we're clear on that. Something about 6 is significant. 6 days, that keeps coming out. 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. Something about six is significant. 666. That could be an angel number you need to look up. It's not a number to fear. Just look it up. I'm getting that also has something with melanin because that's like the protons, neutrons, and electrons of melanin, allegedly. I'm not a scientist, but that's what the people them say. Somebody has Caribbean descent, Jamaican descent, accent. Something about that is in my energy heavy. They don't want to rush and mess this up. They don't want to rush and F this up. So they're doing everything behind the scenes in preparation before you come in. Remember, Adam wasn't really prepared for Eve. He's like, you sent this girl down here and she's getting me to eat fruit and all this stuff. He wants to be prepared. He wants you to be in your soft girl energy, relaxed. I'm hearing this P is good, so it's put up. He's trying to put you up, boo. So relax. And then when you get in this energy, you better act like you got some sense. Now I feel like I'm talking like a mama in the store. You better act like you got some sense. Don't be in no self-sabotage energy. Talking about you don't need a man, you don't want a man. He trying to be controlling. He wants you doing this. Girl, let this man love on you. Sir, don't be in no self-sabotage mode. She trying to trap me. She trying to lock me down. Sir, you've been single long enough. Let this woman love on you. Let this lady love you down. Because if you come in the right energy, you're going to get exactly what you need from this person. You might not get everything that you want, but you will get everything you need and most of what you want. This is a divinely orchestrated event. This is big. This is major in the cosmos, and it's finally making its way to the 3D, to the collective. So don't go messing this up, okay? All right, I'm done lecturing. Let's see. Oh, they are. Baby, this person is confused. Okay, this energy just got confusing. This person is confused. They're like, what are we doing? How did we even get here? Who are you? This chemistry is crazy. It's palpable. It's crazy. It's like they just was walking la-di-da-di-dee, talking to their friend, and then they I'm seeing like a trip wire, like in a cartoon, like they trip and then they fall and stumble down a whole bunch of stuff. Some steps, a hillside, all this dramatic cartoon, crazy energy, rolling and stumbling everywhere. And then they end up in like a love boat or something. And they're all confused, like, well, how did I get here? They got a lump on their head, like, I don't like to say somebody fell in love, but baby, this person just whoop, fell right on in. So they're like, what is going on? Who are you? Like, how did you even get me to this space? Like, I didn't even know I can get into this energy. They're saying, I think I'm your person. Like, they really think this is meant to be. They know it. I can feel you when you're not there. Then I got, are you mixed? Maybe this person is confused, okay? Well, are you mixed? Put it in the comments. Shit, what is going on? Let us know. What is the confusion? Okay, so let us know in the comments if you feel inclined or comfortable. What do you feel like this delay is? What is the confusion? Do you know who this person is? Like, what's tea? They just know you're really attractive. They're really confused. They're really excited. And every time you guys speak, I can't get enough of you. They're saying every time we speak, I can't get enough of you. I've met my match, the girl or the guy, me. Like I said earlier, I won me a trophy. So that is it for this message. I have a couple additives. The colors that are significant are blue for the throat chakra, or the Pink, black, silver, orange. Something about daddy is significant. I'm getting papi chulo. Orange, green, blue, purple. Twos are showing up. I did see two before I filmed this. Things are showing up in twos. That could be a synchronicity for you or confirmation for you. Candles, candle work is significant. Perhaps you've been doing candle work, clearing your energy, or you just like candles. You work with candles. Perhaps they bring you, okay, so perhaps you do candle work and you don't even know it. A lot of us natural born witches, let's just call them thing a thing, do things kind of naturally and don't know why we're inclined to do certain things, but we just do it. So look into it. I'm getting research first and foremost. Some about toothbrushes are significant. So maybe you could be thinking about that. Rotation is significant. Somebody needs to rotate their tires perhaps, but the wheel of fortune is rotating in your favor. The answer is yes. That is all, guys. So thank you for tuning in to this love message. Code 214. Okay. And we're out. So remember, I encourage you to go in love and light always. Remember to focus on purpose, not just a paycheck. And like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until next time, peace.